Now, last time we came together, I had planned around an hour's session, but primary school teacher, ex-primary school teacher, always plan too much because it gives you plenty of coverage. Today, we are predominantly going to be looking at selective editing. And there's a few different things, a few different key pieces of vocabulary that we're going to be covering while we go through this. Control points allow you to have localized impact and localized effects on certain parts of the image. And remember, this is a gesture-based program, so everything is with fingers, or everything that I'll be doing today is with fingers. Now, the range of images I've put in here for today are actually quite varied, and there's some older images there as well. Just because they're older images doesn't mean they're not valuable or not worthwhile, not worth having a go with. So there's a big range of images in there, and I would love to know what you do and how you play with them as we go forwards. I think we've got to be careful that something that may look fine on this screen may not necessarily look fine on the phone. And this is where I feel targeted editing or control points really start to help. And I think this is so intuitive to use because if I press and hold, I can drag it around and I can see. And this is why I think Snapseed is so powerful, because it's so easy to do this. I like really contrasty images. It is my failing in life. So I'm going to take it right up to plus 55. So the interesting thing about these control points is that you don't just drop one to affect the brightness and drop another one to affect the shadows, or drop another one to affect the contrast. You can do several things in one go. So two fingers to move around, one finger press and hold in order to see the before and after. There's very few complex controls on Snapseed, and that's why I think it's really powerful. And where you go next will be entirely influenced by your approach to photography. You've got to be really careful with your pinchy fingers, just a little bit, just a little bit. Don't do it too much, just a little bit. So I think with the selective aspect of Snapseed, the power is being able to drop these control points in and manipulate smaller aspects or smaller parts of the images. I think to quickly correct perspective like that is really powerful. You'll start to see that it becomes a little bit psychedelic. And actually, going back to what Sally was saying, you might really enjoy this kind of thing because you can start to make some really interesting pictures from it. Depends how far you want to go.